Hi everybody, back with another master set, this time with Obsidian Flames. No surprises, this is a pretty easy set to complete, not very many secret rares, a lot of bulk in this set, so we'll go over all of the breakdown of that as we flip through the binder. I'm using a Card Guardian this time just because it was orange, and until the Voltex SV3, which I've pre-ordered, comes in next month, I'll switch it into that. But for now, you know, Charizard set, gotta have the orange binder. So again, a lot of bulk in this set. So there are 406 cards in the master set. I like to put the reverse hollows next to everything. You'll see that the 21 regular EX cards kind of throw the pattern off, and since there is an odd number of regular EX cards, I did have to include one spacer card to throw it back on pattern towards the end here. But a lot of bulk in this set. Again, there are 406 cards in this master set, 176, you know, common, uncommon, rare cards, and then also their reverse hollow counterparts. 21 of these regular EX cards. And then as far as the secret rares go, we have a pretty easy 12 illustration rares that we'll get to, 12 full arts between Pokemon and trainers, 6 special illustration rares, so not a lot to complete this time around, and only 3 gold cards. Still, it is a pretty cool set. I mean, I won't say it's anywhere near as fun to rip or try to complete as Paldea was, or even really Scarlet and Violet base set, just because, you know, there's not much in the way of secret rares, and when you are buying them as booster boxes with kind of the seeded sets, where we know we're going to get between 10 and 14 hits in the booster box, it makes for a lot of repetitive opening. I opened 8 booster boxes for this set and completed almost all of it on my own. I ended up needing 3 reverse hollows that I didn't pull in my 8. You'll see here, I just used that from one of the Build and Battle kits as the spacer card to keep on pattern here as we flow into the end of the set. I did pull, I'll go over all of the duplicates I pulled, but I did pull like 4 of these, which, you know, seeing the cards online before it came out, the Ninetales was the illustration rare that I wanted. I also really love this Gloom. Really love it. Just fantastic art. So again, you know, this page here really kind of saves the set for me. I'll never get tired of pulling any of these guys. They're just awesome cards. I really like them. Only pulled 1 of the Charizard EX full arts. Didn't pull this. So in 8 booster boxes, you know, everybody you see online opening them, they pull 500 Charizards. I did not pull the SIR, but it still is the most expensive card in the set. Will remain so, even though the Pidgeot is very playable. It is a cool card. Can't deny that. But there were only 2 secret rares that I didn't pull. This being one of them, and the Pidgeot full art being the other, which was a bummer because my local card shop, you know, just straight up never has any because it's a very playable card. So every version of this Pidgeot EX is sold out constantly with them. So I did have to get this final card right here through TCG Player. It came today. So I actually, you know, as far as the date I placed the order, had the set completed on Sunday, last Sunday, so 2 days after release. Again, not a very hard set to complete, especially if you're a dummy like me and open 8 booster boxes of it to try to complete a master set. So pulled 4, I believe, maybe 3 of the gold Charizard EX. Again, I'll go through all of my duplicates here in a minute. Here are the promo cards that have released so far. The 2 missing here are for the check lane blisters, and I don't believe those have shipped yet. At least my local card shop hasn't gotten it. None of the Targets around town, which are usually the first ones to put those out, have gotten it. So I just don't think, I could be wrong, at least in my area, they're not available yet. So here are all the pre-release promos. These are from the 3-pack blisters, and this, of course, is from the ETB. One of the coolest promos. Just love it. Great card. Kind of sells the ETB just by itself. But again, if you want to see what 8 booster boxes worth of duplicate hits looks like, just this big stack of duplicates. You know, I was, I guess, lucky in a sense that, as you see, I pulled, you know, I did pull a duplicate Charizard. So that's a, you know, $30 card or whatever right now. And then I pulled 5 of these guys as duplicates, and I think they're at $10 a piece right now, something like that. So, you know, if I need them for a deck, I got plenty. Pulled an extra Gloom. 9 tails. At the pre-release event at my local store, this was the first card the first hit I pulled out of my build-in battle box, so that was neat. One of the cards I knew I wanted, you know, my first hit that I pulled. Larvitar, not the best. Yeah, so pulled 2 duplicates of this special illustration rare, 1 duplicate of this, a couple extras of the Charizard, and so basically duplicates of all the golds. In 8 booster boxes, I pulled 7 gold cards. So that really limited the pool of available chances to pull this guy here. So, you know, I opened up a full case, just, you know, unboxed the case myself, and 5 of the 6 boxes had a gold card in it, which means, you know, my other SIR slot either didn't arrive in the box, you know, I only got the gold in the box, or it was, you know, one of these others. So I only pulled 1 of each of these, extras of those 2, none of Charizard. So kind of a bummer, but again, just kind of comes with the territory. Sometimes others will pull, you know, 4 or 5 of them, and I won't pull any. Again, this is a pretty disappointing set as far as secret rares are concerned. If that's, you know, like me, kind of what you collect for completing these binders. I do like to see all of these pages filled out with all the versions of the card, the cards. But, you know, the fun stuff to pull and rip are these guys here, and there just weren't very many of them. And I saw today the list of what Paradox Rift is going to have is significantly longer. I think there were something like 34 illustration rares in Paradox Rift, so that's going to be another, like Paldea, that is just going to be a lot of fun and probably pretty difficult to complete. Don't know how many booster boxes of that I'll be ripping. You know, I don't want to continue to just buy cases, and if you want to see what cases and cases of extra bulk looks like, you know, I just have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of these just sitting here right next to me. You know, plenty of extra bulk. But yeah, that is the Obsidian Flames Master set. Not a bad set. Not a great set either, though. So, you know, an easy one to complete, easy one to cross off the list. Nothing major as far as difficulty is concerned with this one. All right. Thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. See you for Paradox Rift.